Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Jeanette, and I am a high vibrational being, and I'm back with a message. Well, several messages. To be quite honest, I haven't been here for a while, so hope you guys are having a blessed evening. It's Thursday, August 18th, and it's 8:14 p.m. where I am at. Don't know where you're at. So, good morning, good evening, and good night, wherever you are watching from. I love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your likes, your subscribes, your comments. And please don't forget to like, share, subscribe to my channel. If the messages resonate with you, I am here as a divine being, a sovereign being, to share messages to the collective, always for the highest good of all. Always, always, always for the highest good of all. Okay? First, I would like to start off with messages from the oversold crystal. They're going to be crystals. I don't do personal readings. I'm not here doing readings for anybody in specific. I'm not doing readings for the comment. I'm not here for that. I'm here to bring, this is educational. This is not, this is for educational purposes only. Always take what resonates and leave the rest behind. You are the conductor of your own life. So make sure you conduct your reality in the space that is always for your highest good. I found three feathers, all on different days, but they're all here. They're messages from my spiritual team, letting me know that I am protected, letting me know when I'm in danger, letting me know that I am never alone. So these messages come through to me through the feathers, through the birds that I see, because there's different birds that always come into my space wherever I'm at. I get red cardinals, blue cardinals, I get the owls, I get the hawks, I get different divine, beautiful uh, animals that are sent on my path, because I work with the energy of the spirit energy. I work with the air, the fire, the water, all the elements. I work with that energy, always for the highest good of all. I did want to share uh, something that I wrote. I'm sharing it for those who have came into my life, those who have left my life. This was written today as I was sitting here reflecting. I'm always in my space, healing, um, and meditation. As I sit laying down, as I sit or I'm laying down and doing some reflecting, many of my past relationships have surfaced into my reality. This is because I want to make it clear to all. I am grateful for the great times, the laughter, the tears that I shed, the hurt that was caused, and the journey that it took to realize that each and every one of you taught me so much about myself, my strengths, my weaknesses, the beauty that I pose, and the light that I hold within myself. I want to share this on this platform, on my channel, to be as transparent and open to each and every one of you. There was never a moment in my life that I wanted to take revenge on you. It may have been very difficult for me because I was trying to make sense of what was going on with our relationships. These relationships were personal, these relationships were intimate, these relationships were relationships that lasted years. And I have children from these relationships as well. I just want to speak from the healing space from where I'm at today, and that I sincerely appreciate each and every one of you. I never wanted or ever was revenge on any of my exes because they cheated on me. I accepted the choices that was made to move forward and find your happiness somewhere else. I knew that after my last relationship, I need to be alone and understand the patterns. If unhealthy relationship of the unhealthy relationships that I encountered, I learned that I needed to be separated from everyone, including family, to truly find myself and heal. I seen the patterns and I did not like what I was experiencing physically. I was going through a lot of illnesses. I was experiencing a lot of mental health issues. I was experiencing a lot of emotional and spiritual um, issues at that time when I was in these unhealthy relationships. Things began to happen. I began to go within to seek the answers I needed because I was not getting it from the outside sources, especially through systems I thought would honestly provide those answers that I seek through the questions I was asking. My intentions was never to hurt my family, my children, or those who told me they loved me. During my time with God and my spiritual team, I began to see the truth and I began to untangle every belief system that didn't serve me. I began to heal the inner child that was left alone. I began to meditate, pray, and receive the guidance that I needed to heal from the limited belief systems that was programmed into my being from this lifetime and past lifetimes. I was not and have not been out here seeking revenge on anyone. I don't seek revenge on people. I don't do things that are not of the highest good to people. I am here to help humanity. I was not and have not been out here seeking revenge on anyone who tried to end my life, tried to break me down mentally, tried to say I wasn't good enough, said that said wasn't good enough, said that God will never forgive me for my past mistakes. I always knew God was a forgiving God. So I went on my spiritual journey. 6 years ago, I was enlightened. I connected to the Christ conscious. That the ascended masters, the Buddhas, and all the ancient lowercase gods try to teach us. I have opened up my divine gifts. I was given, I have opened up my divine gifts that I was given to share with humanity. Many that I shared on a personal level, things that I seen in my dreams. I told them what was going to happen if they continued with the relationships, friendships that they did not serve, that did not serve them, and what will happen. Many did not believe me. I tried to help my family, my friends, and past intimate relationships. I was laughed at, I was sought after. Many things that happened in my life, whether they were good or lessons, I needed to learn. I never wanted, once again, to take revenge, or never did take revenge on anyone. I never used my spiritual gifts, my guides, my angels, or any past loved ones to seek out those who were doing things that they thought I wasn't able to see or know. But when but when you have reached a level of consciousness, there are never any secrets. There are people I never met that I seen in my visions doing things to me, and others that was against God's law. I never seek I, I never seek revenge. What I did do was expose them through my YouTube channel because it is what I was guided to do. From the moment I opened my eyes to what was behind the veil, my entire life changed. For this, for this, many chose to go against me and more. I saw the CIA, certain government systems, FBI, different levels of systems that were here to help, that was so corrupted that I was surprised myself as a human being having this spiritual awakening. My job is to help, to be at service to the Most High God. And I am fulfilling the prophecy that was revealed in the Bible, in the book of the Revelations, in the book of Enoch, and the other ancient scrolls that has been hidden from humanity. I want to express to each and every person whom I have encountered in this lifetime my unconditional love for each and every one of you. Whether you are still here or passed on, I am forever thankful for every lesson I have learned from each. I also want to say to those intimate relationships that I thank you. I value our encounter. And when we separated, it was because we all needed to heal. I never go back to any, I will never go back to any of my past relationships that didn't see or feel my heart. For this reason, you were no longer in my presence. It is time for people to let go of the past, stay in the present, because here is where you will heal from and allow to heal from your self-limited beliefs. Please understand that this is a school of learning. Only those who master every lesson in life with unconditional love will master themselves to the light, the star you truly are. We don't ascend when you seek revenge. You ascend when you master yourself and become this beautiful sovereign being you truly are. Remember, this is Earth School. To infinity and beyond. I love that saying from Toy Story, which symbolizes limitless possibilities and adventures, explorations. This is what we're here for. We're exploring. We are going We are limitless beings. If you know who you truly are going through this journey, I understand who I truly am as a limitless being that is sovereign, that is here to help, that has opened my heart, that has healed from all the wounds and the manipulation and all this energy that was put out into the universe for us to uh seek within and stop going outside of ourselves. I am humbly thankful. I know who I am. And there's nothing that anybody could do to harm or hurt. Whatever you say, whatever you want. You don't like me, you don't like me. It's okay. I don't care. I really don't care because you know who who uh who I serve? I serve your creator, your father. And when you hurt somebody, you're hurting yourself. When you think you're causing damage to another person, you are causing that to yourself. When you think that you are doing things behind the scenes, believe me, you are being watched. Every moment of your life, you are being watched. Don't ever play with people's intelligence. Don't ever play with people's spirits and think that God don't see what you're doing. Remember, if you don't ever cross my path again, it's because I have learned my lessons and have moved on with my life, always for the highest good of all. Never take anything so personal. We are all learning. Now, always go within so you never go without. This message is for those who think they could hold on to people that really have moved on from their lives and only want the best for you, never seeking any revenge, never wanting to hurt or cause any pain to anyone. That's not what we do as divine beings, as light, as here. We are here to help humanity. If you cross my path again, it's because it was guided by the Most High God. You don't have to do any kind of witchcraft, come to me spells, all this. It doesn't work. It really doesn't work. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. It doesn't work when we are in this level of consciousness that we have released. We have no attachments to any of the past life trauma or the trauma we experience. There's no weapon that you form that could ever prosper. I don't know how many times it needs to be said or how many times it needs to be programmed into your minds to understand that when you think you're hurting somebody, you're only hurting yourself. Remember, whatever you do, whatever you put out, you are receiving that same energy. I am humbly thankful for every lesson that I've learned in this lifetime. I'm very humbly thankful for every person that has came into my life. Thank you. You served your purpose. You are free to go. The cords are cut. There's no consent. There's nothing. You are free to go and have a beautiful life. Enjoy. Be blessed. Be joyful. Be thankful. Don't hold on to things that really is only blocking you from ascending to the level of consciousness that is beyond your imagination that you could ever imagine. This world right here that you're living, this matrix that you are are in, some of you are still holding on to the material world. It doesn't serve you. It doesn't serve you. This is a place where you come and you learn. I don't know. I don't know if you ever have saw that movie, The Truman Show. It's very much like that. Okay, go watch The Truman Show and see how your life is being played out. Because I seen it. I seen how this system, this world that has the matrix was made out to ins- keep people stuck. Just saying. Everything that you read is not real. Everything that you see is not real. You always have to go within and really question what is it that you are seeing? What is it that you are experiencing? Why is all the distractions? There's a lot of distractions out there. That what do you think they created drugs? They created other things to um, manipulate, extract energy from people, from children, so that way they would never understand how limitless they are, the power that they hold within. I don't know. But I know who I am. I've woken up from this slumber that we that we have been in. I have risen to my Christ conscious. I'm very thankful. There's nobody that could ever fool me. I see right through each and every person's intentions. I see their souls for who they truly are. These are gifts that, like, I'm an ancient old soul. I've been here billions of years before. So this is not the first time I'm here. So nobody could do anything to harm her. I have my spiritual team that I work with. They're very beautiful to me, but they're not to play with. They're not to play with. They're not to play with. I don't play with spirits. I don't play with my galactic family. I don't play games with people. I don't lie. I don't cheat. I don't use drugs. I don't drink. I don't party. I don't have relationships with people. I'm not entangled in webs. Okay? I'm not there. I'm not there. They couldn't trap me. I have many videos of things that were being done. I speak my truth. I stand in my truth. And if nobody likes it, then nobody likes it. It is what it is. At the end of the day, I know who I am. There was a character that I did. Let's see. Uh, I drew that character of an alien. That's the Zeta Draconians. Okay. This one I did it myself. I intuitively I saw a vision of this being, and I just create. That's it. And I posted some of my paintings on my YouTube channel. If you want to go see some of my paintings, they're on my YouTube channel. But some I already sold for, so I'm very thankful um, that I am a paid artist now. So I'm very thankful for the creation that I've created. There is this crystal, hematite. This is the oversoul. There are some beings here. Number 7 is very significant. July could be significant. Somebody's birthday. Somebody could be a Cancer. Somebody could be a Cancer. But this crystal, a hematite, helps us ground ourselves. There's grounding that needs to be done by encouraging and maintaining boundaries. This is what I just did. I placed boundaries on people. There's something that you cannot do into my field. There's something that you cannot cross, because when you cross those boundaries, that's when karma. I don't know if you don't believe that what goes around comes back around. That's the karma that you receive. It's always lessons to everything. I don't see it as a bad thing. I see that there are lessons that we need to shadow aspects of ourselves. Some of us need to ground our energies. You need to go out and maintain boundaries with people and let them know that you're not to be played with. And let them know in a space where it's respectful, no arguments. This is who I am. And if you can't accept it, then you need to move forward. The relationship is over. You need to be gone. There's no more back and forth. We don't do this anymore. By working with this crystal, a person's energy, radiance, becomes strong and healthy. This can lead to the energy field deflecting any external influences that would otherwise deplete a person's life force. Hematite helps one stay clear and vibrant by establishing healthy relationships with the earth plane. So, hematite may be a crystal that you may be called to buy in order to maintain your boundaries and stay grounded. In some cultures, the lifetime, there has been a tradition of neglecting the human body by using alcohol, by using drugs, by using over having sexual partners, multiple sexual partners. That's unhealthy. Uh, when you neglect your body, your temple, your body's your temple. That's the temple. That's God's temple. In favor of becoming more spiritual. If you want to become more spiritual, you really have to value your temple. You really have to take care of your inner energy. You really have to stay and maintain sovereign to yourself. Hematite is a great crystal companion for people who feel that they have not been able to honor their body and experience a division between body and soul. The hematite oversoul is focused upon nurturing our body, building a vibrant and healthy mandala with tones of red, silver, copper, and rust. As we enter these energies and proceed to the temple, we see that it is a magnificent hematite crystal. The light is transparent, reflecting the russet colors of the mineral. Within the temple, we are greeted by six beings of the Oversoul itself. They appear with beautiful copper colors, robes, and as we look onto these garments, we receive images and pictures of our past. The beings invite us to stand in the center of the temple and feel our feet on the floor. While surrounding us, they create and become a mandala. Once in alignment with each other, the beings start to emanate a richly deep and warm sound. Their sounds is unique amongst the oversouls, reminiscent to the playing of metals, gongs, gongs. Hold on, 1 second. Oh, a gong. I don't have a gong. I wish I had a gong, but I'm going to do this. It is these sounds that penetrate our base chakra. We feel the absolute support of these beings and feel immensely vibrant. Our feet feel as though they are touching the naked earth and welcome the energy and warmth of the earth. Some of you may need to go out into nature. Uh, Put your feet into nature, walk barefooted on the grass. Speak to speak to the earth, speak to Mother Gaia. Release what doesn't serve it. I'm telling you, it's a very good feeling when you are in communion with the earth. When you release, you feel the energy, you feel the love it gives back. When you go against nature, when you go against anything that is living, you're going against your own self. Here I have number 5. Number 5 could be the 5th month, could be May. Somebody could be um, born in the month of May. 7-5. Somebody could be 75 years old, or somebody could be born July 5th or May 5th. May 7th may be significant. Aquamarine, there are 6 pointed stars here, and there is a being in the center. I see there's some spaces in there as well. There is, I see there's grounding, there's earth energy as well. Number 5 is the aquamarine, which is the heart chakra. This is the element of air, ether. You may use eucalyptus, rosemary, frankincense, or work in the moon phase, the Wani moon. It says collectively we are now entering uncharted waters as a human race. The emotional body that has served as a blueprint of behavior for the past 2,000 years has completed itself. The next cycle of human history is already upon us. We are here. And the emerging new layers of human consciousness are drawing the map for the future. You are here. You're creating the new blueprint of the new human race that is here helping with this big, big awakening on this earth, making a difference. History. We are here. As we enter this multi-dimensional fields of possibilities. There are many, there are thousands of possibilities because everybody's on different timelines, different realities, different levels of consciousness. It's like, it's amazing. It is the aquamarine that is serving us in our adjustment, which is the heart. Aquamarine is one of the most beneficial stones to call upon in times of need to upheaval. By working with the stone, any fears or anxiety holds one back are brought to the surface. So whatever fears you're facing, when you are anchoring yourself with the stone of aquamarine, you are bringing that to the surface so that way you are able to face it. The aquamarine oversoul serves to free the emotional body. It appears vibrating as an exquisite color that matches. This is the aquamarine, the green color in one of my bracelets, aquamarine. Exquisite colors that matches the mineral itself. We pass through the delicate fine layers of the mandala to get it centered. Here we see the temple, a large aquamarine crystal, standing like a sentinel, surrounded by many smaller aquamarine. Inside, we are greeted by 12 beings looking like luminous aquamarine crystals. Their greetings is warm and affectionate and have seemed to have been waiting for our return. Their penetrating aquamarine eyes look deep within our hearts, and we intuitively know that we are held with so much love that tears of joy rise up from our hearts. We need to do nothing in this temple but breathe and allow ourselves to be supported by the aquamarine beings. They unfurl their aquamarine wings and form a mandala, such luminous and perfection. As we stand in the center, we feel that we are in the presence of deep love. And through this love, magic happens. Our wings unfold from our back. We remember that we too are beings of luminosity, and magic. We feel the expansion of our being and so no longer need to feel tight or restricted by our form. Our light is to free. Our light is free to explore a new world of immense potential. To open up your hearts and feel free and feel the joy and expand and know that you are in this energy at this time. This world is working through the center of the heart, which is opening, activating a lot of the collective to find forgiveness, to find peace, to find unconditional love for self and for others. Maybe you need to work with the crystal, the aquamarine crystal, in order to find the benefits of facing your fears and your anxieties and bring them to the surface and face them with love. No more anger, no more of that those negative words that we were taught um, to put into our world, into our fields, and do that to others. It's just, this is not the time, because the time people's hearts are expanding, people's hearts are becoming softer and more caring and more conscious of the energy that they're placing out into the universe. There's love. There's a lot of grounding that people are experiencing that they may need to do in their energy work, or maybe working with these colors, like this is like an aquamarine color. This is healing from the space of love. There's a lot of energy that is coming down from the sun and is activating the planet as well. I love that painting. Working with the crystals, the aquamarine crystals could be significant. Open up your heart, ground your energy, go out into nature. Petalite. Something about the petalite crystals. These crystals are different. I never heard of these crystals, but they're oversouls. These crystals are within your soul that needs to be activated as well, or is beginning to activate the number 38. Somebody could be 38 years old. I also get number 11, because 8 plus 3 is 11, right? This has to do with your crown chakra. The element is air. You may be called to eat grapefruits or work with lavender, saddlewood, drink patchouli tea, saddlewood for um, an oil, uh, or maybe work with saddlewood soap to ground your energy. But the petalite is one of the governing crystals overseeing our relationship with the crown chakra. It is through the qualities of this chakra that we start to comprehend the majesty of our own being and touch cosmic consciousness. Do you know, once you activate your heart, you activate your throat chakra, you activate your third eye, then you activate your crown, you connect yourself to the cosmic conscious. That's the Christ conscious. Oh my God, there's levels to this. It's not easy, but it could be done. It could be done. And working with this crystal during the waning moon is very effective. Working with lavender, working with amethyst could be also beneficial. Working for it with your crown chakra to activate it, to clear it, cleanse it, open it, so that way you are able to receive. Um, Petalite is one of the governing crystals overseeing our relationships with the crown chakra. It is through the qualities of this chakra that we can start to comprehend the majesty of our own being and touch cosmic consciousness. Petalite balances the pineal gland, left and right sides of the brain, helping us bring together intellect and intuition, the left brain and the right brain. Working with those, instead of working with one side, you can work, you're being called to work with the left and the right. One is for intellectual and the other one is for intuition. Encourages us to seek union with the divine without neglecting our body. We can experiencing we can experience a balancing of the entire anatomical system through working with crystals is very important. I have crystals all over. Working with crystals is very important. This looks like the hematite that I just did a few minutes ago. Um, the aquamarine crystal. It's the aquamarine crystal for the heart, and the petalite. That's different. But I use the amethyst crystal for the crown chakra. I also have a amethyst tree. I have an amethyst necklace that amethyst crystal that I go to sleep with. Um, to always protect and activate and receive messages from the divine. And it says the petalite oversoul attunement restores our energy matrix to unity consciousness. The mandala consists of an incredible white light that reaches out to us, touching and exciting our aura. Sounds emanate from the mandala to our ears like tones heard inside a cathedral. I don't know. A cave, cavernous and warm sound with all pervading sense of peace and sanctuary. Each being, each eight beings clothed in billowing robes of white greet us with an air of great authority. They beckon us to follow them to the mandala, right into its core. Here in the center, we stand with our backs to the core, facing outwards. And as we open our arms and legs, realize that we are standing in an eight-sided grid. The beings surround this grid, thus forming another mandala with eight edges. They join forces and focus all their white light upon our auric fields and us. We are bathed in the most penetrating of lights that enter our body and consciousness upwards out of our crown, up through the eighth and ninth chakra, going beyond and beyond. We feel a complete unity with all that is. We and know that we are touching the light of the divine in the cosmic, in the cosmos. Sorry, and within ourselves. We know that the same quality of light that forms the entire cosmos resides within us. The light that is provided outside that comes into our system is also the same light that we have within ourselves. Know how beautiful and how divine you truly are. Know that you are a limitless being. Know that you have to set healthy boundaries with people. Know that you are loved. There's a connection here. There is really a connection. Nothing is ever coincidence. These cards are coming out because the spirit of these crystals is speaking to each and every one of you. If you receive it, remember, you are in control of your own reality. Nobody else. You don't have to uh, take my word for it. You don't. You're a free being that is able to make decisions on your own. And whatever journey, whatever timeline you are at in your spiritual journey, remember that you are loved, you are never alone, you are a limitless being, you are always protected. If you connect with the divine God, you are always protected. You don't hurt people. You are in your space. You are meditating, you are going out, you're healing, you are eating healthy. It's not a time to be playing around. It's not a time to be, uh, it's really a time to focus within. Because this world is going through a lot of changes at this time. And the changes that is going out, happening with outside is also happening within us. Because everything is connected. Obsidian. Oh my God. These last two crystals, obsidian. That's a very grounding and energy blocking, um, beautiful crystals. There's a lot of the oversouls. There's a lot of protection here. I see the beings protecting. Number 54, somebody's age could be 54 years old. But there's a message that the crystal, the obsidian, wants to. Okay, this is the base against the base chakra. There's people here that needs to ground their energy, heal their trauma. It says work with saddlewood, work with frankincense, work with white birch, um, cedarwood, and rose could be used as well. You could use rose oil as a incense in your home, clearing the energy. The obsidian oversoul mandala is unusual and quite different to all others. To me, it looks like black bubbles have been scattered across the surface, and yet there is a sense of complete order. They're lined up, they're all in order, everything is in its place, everything comes to rest where it needs to be. One of the most noticeable points built the middle of the mandala, a radiant 6 point star rig, ringed by a circle of obsidians. A golden gold emanates from behind the obsidian, which we could read as a metaphor for the specific energy this oversoul conveys. In order to receive its attunement, we will need to pass through its energy. So these are blockages, right? In order to come out from the dark, you gotta heal from all those energies. So the oversoul is represented by six beings who will serve as our guides and first point of access. If we wish to receive the obsidian attunement, when we first meet these beings, the first thing we are drawn to are their dark silken robes, which fall to the floor with beautiful folds. Around their waists, they wear dark blue sashes, and 12 knots tied into them. Necklace holds single pieces of obsidian in the middle of their chests. We may have been apprehensive about this particular attunement, but these beings emanate a welcoming radiance, and we are part we start to realize that maybe our anxieties were a little misplaced. One second, I need water. A little misplaced. The beings speak to us. Beloved ones, welcome to the first stage of this attunement. When ready, close your eyes, relax, and surrender to the guidance. We hear them gather around us, amplifying our inner vision. We see that we have formed a large circle. Something starts to change within ourselves. Our energy increases, expands, and we feel our temperature rising. We become conscious that and the beings we become conscious that our and the being's energy have merged, which is vastly increasing our consciousness. One second. Oh my God. These bracelets pull my hair. Hold on. I'm going to take them off because they really, I love them, but they really pull on my hair. I can only wear them but for so long. We become conscious that our and the beings and energies have emerged, which is vastly increasing in our consciousness. We sense how we are held within the safety of the being's energy, and through their direction, we are traveling at great speed. If you guys don't know, crystals are so much being activated at this time. I know the pyramids are being activated at this time. So this energy comes from As it is above, so is below. So everything around us is being activated. When you work with the crystals, these are the new technologies that is being used to heal people. Some of them use it for Reiki healing. Some people sleep with them. Some people get messages from the crystals, but it's whatever your beliefs is, whatever you're guided to use, you listen to your inner self and you'll be guided in the right direction. We become conscious that, okay, sorry. We sense how we are held within the safety of the being's energy field and through the directions we are traveling at great speed. The beings speak, beloved ones, we have arrived at our destination. Open your eyes. The first thing we see far ahead of us is a temple structure built of black stone, rather like obsidian itself, a simple cubic construction. We stand just taking some time to appreciate, trying to understand our vision. Our other senses are stimulated as well. We pick up notes of white birch, benzoin, saddlewood, frankincense, cedarwood, rose absolute, and incense drifting on a murmuring breeze. We notice that the beings are making their way towards the temple construction ahead of us, and we quickly follow behind. They walk in procession, heading, we now realize, towards an open door in one of the sides of the temple, which we had not noticed before. It blends so perfectly with the wall. Safe in the company of the six beings we follow as we walk through the door into the inner temple. Upon entering, our first steps takes us onto a beautiful clear quartz crystal floor, and it feels cool as our feet touch its shining, mysteriously glowing surface. The air inside is thick and heavily scented by the smoke of burnt wood fires, tingled with the heady notes of Indian incense. The being speaks to us. The black obsidians are saying, beloved ones, come follow us into the mandala of our inner sanctum. We follow them as we make their way deeper into the temple towards an object that we do not at first recognize. As we get nearer, we can see exactly what it is. A quartz throne carved from a single piece of quartz. Across the surface sparkles black stars fashioned from obsidian. We caress the surface with our hands, exploring the stars shaped with our fingers. The beings speak. Beloved ones, take your place upon the throne. Once in position, relax, trust, and close your eyes. Tentatively, we take our place, and do as advised. The throne feels like a powerful place to be. We breathe deeply, letting ourselves relax and surrender to this process. We later hear the voice of the obsidian oversoul speak to us directly. Oh, I'm hot. Beloved ones, you have taken your rightful place on your throne. My attunement serves to cleanse from your system any patterns that you hold onto that keeps you separate from your divine nature. Wow. Whew. When this energy speaks, I feel the energy. I feel the activation. I feel I just feel it. I don't know. I can't explain to you how I could connect to this energy. It's because I'm already in this level of, I'm sorry. It's just, whew, I'm hot. Okay. We take a moment to ponder on these words. What does what what we just heard really means? It is then that we notice a shift in our energy. With our inner vision, we realize that our body has begun to increase light. We observe how the light, independent from our direction, seems to be seeking out purposely parts of our body. The light penetrates deep within our blood, our cells, and bones. We notice how it travels into dark colored patches that we have not seen before. The patches dissipate when touched by light. Then the same light starts to expand further out from our body, taking its power into other dimensions that our energy of our energy bodies. It expands itself through our astral, emotional, mental layers, doing the same as before in our body by finding its way into any dark patches. We follow all this with our inner awareness, feeling with each release of any dark patches and rising in our energy levels. The Oversoul then speaks to us. Beloved ones, the light of my attunement seeks to release you from ancient patches within your matrix of imprints still active, which were created in ancient times. These imprints you could understand and misunderstand from previous life still running your subconscious script. Through my attunement, the imprints are illuminated in order for you to examine. And if you choose to release them, everything is being reflected to you. Everything is coming to the surface because you have to look at it and say, I'm no longer in fear. I am no longer attached to those energies. I'm releasing these energies that doesn't serve me. I am a divine being of light. I am going to where my soul is guiding me to go to. You are being called to release, run your energy, open up your heart, open up your conscience, your awareness, and release these blockages that have been placed in order for you to go through the journey through each and every one of them and look at them without fear and face them with love and go into the light that you truly are. The last card is the champagne aura. It's a very brilliant card, number 64. 54, 64, 38, 5, and 7. Somebody's number could be, I don't know. There's 347, 347, 685, 5464. I don't know. Could be somebody's number. I don't know. 347, 385, 6454. Numbers are very significant, but 64 is the crystal. My spirit is telling me somebody's number starts with 347. Sacral. This is this is the sacral chakra. The element is water. The If you want to use it for grid work, you need 6 points. The scent is lotus, bezonin, patchouli, lavender, and bergamot. The moon is the new moon phase. There, this is a smoky gold mandala of exquisite depth and beauty. I would like to draw your attention to the sixth ray star in the middle as it plays an important part of the attunement that this oversoul offers. Notice that there are six beings reflect this oversoul consciousness. We will encounter them if we choose to take this attunement any further. They are adorned in smoky gold, silken robes, and around their waists hang bright blue silk sashes, into which are fragments of champagne or quartz. Each one of them has large golden wings, increasing our impression that we are in the same company of powerful otherworldly beings. We are never alone. We are not here alone. We are here with our star family. Ooh, star family. Somebody didn't like that. I have this thing that I hang on my wall. It's in case of a fire. It's hanging on my wall, but it chose to come down. One second. And thank God my plant didn't. Like, what's going on here? Okay. Whew. They didn't want me to let you know that we're never alone. We are. Our brothers and sisters are here watching over us, whether you believe it or not. Everybody's on different timelines. Okay? I am not putting this out into the universe so that way you could say I'm telling you to believe in what I believe. No. You use your own discernment. But we are never alone. Okay? The sixth ray star. This is a smoky gold mandala of exquisite depth and beauty. I would like to draw your attention to the sixth ray star in the middle as it plays an important part in the attunement that this oversoul offers. Six beings reflect this oversoul consciousness. We encounter them if we choose to take this attunement any further. They are adorned in smoky gold silken robes and around their waists hang bright blue sashes into which are fragments of champagne aura quartz. Each of them has large golden wings, increasing in impressions that we are in the company of powerful otherworldly beings. That's when my thing fell off the wall and I had to come back and reread this because it's very significant. The beings greet us by speaking as one unified presence. Beloved ones, welcome to our light field. The attunement you seek will be guided by you as you travel within your present deep into the inner sanctum of the Oversoul itself. Relax, breathe, and surrender to our protective guidance. We do as asked and notice how, within the field of these beings, we feel powerful, strong, and protected. Gradually, we lose all sense of time and our everyday reality, yet remain firmly anchored in our center and feel balanced. After a while, in no time, the being speaks. Beloved ones, we are here. Open your eyes. Adjust to a new frequency. Wow. Taking a deep breath, we open up our eyes and we see three large golden pyramids. The pyramids are activating. Oh, thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Oh my God. Just speaks volumes. Everything at the right time, at the right moment, at the right place. That every one of these cards were placed. And these three feathers, bringing the mind, the body, and the spirit together to receive the messages that is teaching you. It's only teaching you how to go within and know that we are never alone. Taking a deep breath, we open our eyes and see three large golden pyramids. Each one is different in size and bright. We hear the sounds of distant, gentle chanting and pick up the scents of lotus, bezonin, and patchouli, lavender, bergamot on a breeze coming from the pyramids. This will activate. You're in a space in your home and uh, you work with these herbs, you work with these fragrances, you work with these incense. It's just an activation of bringing this energy into the field when you are in meditation. The being speaks. Beloved ones, follow us as we make the journey to the Oversoul. We will make our way towards the middle pyramid. As we approach, you will see a large door in the center of the pyramid. This is the only way into and out of the temple. Wow. And we just had the Galactic Federation Station just had a meditation with the Giza temple, which is activating at this time. A lot of the pyramids are being activated at this time, as it is above the pyramids, also within the water, within our earth, all over the world, is being activated. Together we walk in a procession. They hum and chant while striding ahead. softly at first, but as we get nearer the golden shimmering door, their singing gets louder and more intense. The door opens, and we walk inside. What greets us takes a while to observe. The interior is made of large blocks of marble. Each block has streaks of gold, copper, and smoky brown running throughout. The floor feels cool to our feet, and we look down, noticing that it is made of copper. Copper, it's very significant working with copper. Wow. Looking upwards, it is the quality of the light that captures our attention. The whole interior of the building is illuminated in golden copper light. Oh, wow. Wow, 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 wow. The copper is a very amplifying metal. It's a conduit of energy. Suddenly, the beings speak. Beloved ones, follow us as we make our way to receive the atonement. You will see ahead a large mandala laid out on the floor in the very center of the temple, and within its middle, you will see a six red star. This is your destination. Once at the mandala, we will leave you, and you will make your own way to its middle. The journey to the center is one that only you can take. When you are on the spiritual journey, you are in this journey. Only you can take this journey. You, on your own, being guided. After a while, we find ourselves standing at the edge of what the vast mandala, right in the middle of the temple. Lights fall upon the place where we stand from somewhere high up in the temple. A different light to anywhere else in the building, finer and even more translucent. The mandala itself is extremely intricate and beautiful. Thousands of small champagne or quartz points have been put together minutely, creating a beautiful circle full of life. Each crystal looks as though it has been placed with intent and precision. We walk towards the middle, stepping carefully not to disturb the perfect balance, and we feel how, while walking further across the mandala, our life force changes. We feel strong, bright, clear, and focused. Once we reach our destination, we look down. We stand on a six ray star created out of quartz points. From our new position, we get a clear picture of our surrounding. We are in the middle of the mandala made of thousands upon thousands of champagne or crystal quartz fragments, a work of great beauty and harmony. The beings have been accompanied. The beings that have accompanied our journey stands around the outside of the mandala with their gold outstretched wings, facing each other. They look at us with warm golden eyes and offer a welcoming with their gaze. Now they start a chant, rather like Tibetan, overtoning singing. We close our eyes, listening intently. Again, we are aware of our energies. Our life force feels wonderfully elevated and clear. The Oversoul speaks. Beloved ones, welcome to my attunement. You stand in the sixth ray star, my inner sanctum. This mandala is infused with a rare light and will support if you welcome its presence and unfolding of your life force that has not been able to be supported until now. My sixth ray star will support you by merging with and validating you through your inner light. Through this attunement, you will be able to be more reliant on your own sense of self worth, not needing to seek outer definitions from the outside of who you are. You don't need validation by any forces outside of yourself. You don't need to seek guidance from anyone outside of yourself. Once you learn how to use your discernment, how to connect to your spiritual team, your guides, your God, whatever, there is something that you do not do, and that's give your power away to anything outside of yourself. Remember who you are. You are sovereign beings. You are light. You are children, my brothers and sisters of the prime creator source. This is a school of learning. We are learning. We are connecting. We are connecting to nature. We're working with the elements, the fire. We're working with the sun. We're working with the earth. We're working with the air. We're working with all the elements of who we are. And once you know how to work, it's beyond, I can't even speak and tell you exactly the beautiful beings that you truly are. Sorry. When you give your power away to anything outside of yourself, you are consenting and binding yourself to energies that are not serving you. You got to be very careful of how you interact with humans outside of yourself. Not everybody here is serving the light. Not everybody here has your best interests. You have to learn and understand who you truly are. And I am going to, again, since I work with the energies, I work with the elements. They're speaking. The birds speak, the water speaks, the air speaks. A tree speaks. Everything is a living field. If you understand energy, everything is alive. Wow, there's a portal here. I see. Wow, ancient. See a spaceship. Number 43. There's a portal here. There's an activation of the crown chakra. I also see there's a spaceship here. Ancient. It's like winter. Let's see what. I did not search the cards before, so I am searching for the cards now. So please bear with me. Please bear with me as I look for this card, the page, because they don't. Number 43. 43. Let's see, 43 is water. Sky. That's the sky. Okay. Oh, here it goes. This is the card. The name of the game on this planet is evolution. Thank you, Spirit. Evolution. You, my dear, came here to evolve, not to be perfect, not to impress other people, and not to collect likes for your bikini selfies or your six pack stomach situation. Earth is an evolutionary realm. What it what this means is that you need to get real with yourself, like really real. It's time for you to get real with yourself, like really real, and stop thinking that you're collecting points and subscribers because of your bikini, because of your six pack, because whatever. That's not what we're here for. We're here to evolve. You cannot hide from the shadows of your issues. You must look within and get clear on what it is and what isn't serving you, as well as what what it's time to shift and to let go of, to stubbornly cling to that which is no longer serving you and to pretend that it's all fine and pop rocks. It's a false means of achieving powers. And baby, you're far too lit to settle for the false power, okay? You're far too lit to serve the false power. Come on, let's get with it. Take some time out for introspection and self-inquiry, and acknowledge the triggers and the traumas that are ready to be transmuted. It doesn't have to be hard or painful or labor intense. These aspects are simply inviting acknowledgement, so that you can gracefully move on and claim the true power that is naturally yours. Let go of the false powers. Remember, you are far too lit to settle for false powers. Come on, guys. Let's get with the program. Let's start evolving as a species and not going against each other and building up and creating a beautiful world and stop going against each other and stop being each other. Stop. Oh, it's like how you say it? It's like the times where the dinosaurs is like, even dinosaurs were more caring and loving or whatever, but I don't know. Let's see. Another message from what? Oh, the water element. Whoa. I like this card. I like the energy. The triangle, the ocean, water energy. Let's see what this card is trying to tell you. Yeah, and it looks like the world. We live in a beautiful and abundant ecosystem of symbiotic interdependence. Generosity is a fundamental law of this planet. The more we give, the more life sustains itself, which creates more life, which creates more abundance. When you are at service to self, you're not creating and you're not elevating and you are staying stuck because you don't want to let go, you don't want to share. That's not how the world works. It doesn't evolve that way. Which creates more abundance, which creates greater and greater realms of majesty in which we get to play. Yay, nature. Yes. When you give yourself with kindness, you inspire and enrich the lives of others as well as yourself. Giving creates a natural energetic flow that ripples out into the community and the world at large. Every act of generosity is a way of remembering our connected connectivity and our oneness. Like the drop of rain falling from the sky, returning home to the ocean, like the stars in the sky that exist to remind us that we ourselves are made of stardust. We are made of stardust. And that anything and everything is possible. You are the creator of your own reality. You are creating your own reality. If you're creating for only yourself, you're stuck. You're not expanding. And remember, energy is fluid. Energy is fluid. Let's see, what's this card? Oh, you're walking through that portal. Look at you shining that light. Oh my God. That's that beautiful energy. That sun. That is beautiful. That land. That is amazing. Let's see. The land. Land. Here it goes. The sun. Time for me to drink some water. I'm sorry. Hold on one second. It says here, you're entering a time of illumination. Light pieces the deepest, darkest caverns of your vessel, shining the glow of truth upon areas of your life that once eluded you. There are fewer places for falseness, falsehood to hide, and you are able to see clearer than you have previously been able to. Thank you, Spirit. Yes. Yes, we are able to see clearer than before. No more illusions, no more hiding. They can't hide the truth from you. Many illusions have been brought to light. There are still plenty more to demystify. Demystify. But the task will be easier now that your sight has been sharpened. Yes. I love it. Yes. While the heat and intensity of this light can bring uneasiness, take comfort in the clarity that you are gathering and in the quantum leap that you are making in your quest for self knowledge. Enjoy the gift of this light, my love. Enjoy the gift of this light, my love. It marks a triumph in your soul's journey. You see through the illusions, you see through the falseness. Your light has been activated. Nobody could ever, ever, ever put one on you because you see right through it. And you have taken that quantum leap, making your quest for self knowledge. You are aware, you have opened up to the universe, you have been educating yourself, you have reached a journey in your soul that is enlightened. You have walked through the darkness and you see, you walk through that portal, you activated yourself. Nobody could ever lie to you. Nobody. Ever, 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 ever. Okay. Now, let's see. Oh, man. Emotions. Yeah, there's a lot of people's emotions that is balancing out. I see four, number 85 could be very significant. Number 66. Look at that. Number 66. And the these cards have 66 cards. So this number 66666 is very significant. Let me just search for these. Wow, I really like this number. Angel number 66666 represents balance, unconditional love, spiritual alignment. It is divine message urging you to realign your priorities, heal emotionally, and nurture your inner peace rather than being negative. It encourages you to let go of the material. Wow. Everything. It just aligns with the whole entire reading from the message that I started about the reflection that I've been doing and the letting go and bringing peace into the life, to my life, expanding consciousness. It encourages you to let go of the material worries and trust that the universe will bring you abundance. Let go of that limited self belief system. Seeing this sequence frequently is a highly spiritual sign, emphasizing several specific areas in your life, meaning life balance, love and relationships, financial abundance. There's a spiritual awakening, beautiful numbers, beautiful moment in our lives. It's just, I'm very, very thankful for the message that these cards and what I channeled to put on my notebook to give to the collective was really, I see it. I see it. I feel it. I know the spirits of the elements are here working. Okay, let me see. This card is emotional. Emotional is 108. When the emotional pillar shows up in the spread, the spirits are asking you to dwell inward and to connect with your innermost feeling state. Everything is the whole entire message is to always go within. Always go within. Always get your guidance from within. Know that you are a powerful being. Stop going outside and asking people or getting readings, which really doesn't serve you. The pillar is about feeling creativity, intimacy, and connections. The emotional pillar is a very feminine card, not because women are the only ones who have feelings, because that's ridiculous, right? But because feelings itself is a feminine energetic. So much of our Western culture is about doing and achieving and making it happen. And that's fine and wonderful as long as it brings us joy. But so often we find ourselves busy doing, achieving, and making it happen. SHIT happen. That we forget to tap into our feeling nature until something pushes us too far or pisses us off and we explode in rage or tears or feeling overwhelmed to to what happened to you. The emotional pillar is the spirit's way of nudging you into a deeper relationship with your feeling state. Take a bath, go for a swim, be in nature, do some journaling, have a cry or an orgasm or a dance party. I don't know. That's what it says here. Shake, drum, journal, sketch. Be in your creativity and your sensuality. Connect with your emotions. But always do it for your highest good. Release those emotions through paper, through art, through your creative ways of journaling. Let me see, one more card. Oh, wow. There's a fish. There's a circle. There are some rays here. There's triangles. There's three triangles. This is candle, sun, fire. The element of fire. Let's see. Oh, this, your authentic individual expression represents the spark of life within you. This life energy inside of you isn't meant to just illuminate your own life, but the lives of many. The world needs you to be as much as you can be. Believe in what you are, in your uniqueness, in your goodness, and in the wonderful ways you express without needing validation from anyone but yourself. When we fill our own cups, we acknowledge how wonderful we are. Our light shines brighter and greater and further and wider beyond this one little third dimension, the little matrix, this little world that keeps you small, doesn't want you to see the light that you truly are, but you're shining it no matter what. At the same time, allow yourself to be honored and appreciated by others that you are. You deserve it. I love the energy. Number 18. That card number was number 18. And we had 6 6 over here with the light. 66. With the light, the illumination, that there's nothing or nobody that could ever pull the wolves over your eyes. You can see right through them. You can see everything. Wow. This was a great ending to this message. Everything that I started off today, from the message that I gave to the collective, saying thank you. Thank you for coming into my life. Thank you for the lessons that I learned. I let you go. You are released. You have no, listen, if we was ever to cross the path again, then let it be what God has meant it to be. I love each and every one of you. I love my children. I love my grandchildren. I love, but we have to grow up. We have to learn about ourselves and the power we hold within, and never to take anything personal. Never, ever take anything personal. I love you all. I thank you. It's been long. I don't know how long this video is, but when I'm guided to do another video again, I'll be up again. Right now, I'm guided by the spirit, so it is what it is. And I like educational educational readings versus karmic readings. I'm not guided to do those readings anymore because the messages that I needed to give out, I already provided. The information that needed to be released has been released. I'm no longer in that world where I am connecting with low vibrational entities. Now I am in the space where I have ascended and I'm on a new path. I'm on a new journey, and it is what it is. go upon, learn who you are, expand your mind, expand your heart, expand. Okay? Because we are not alone. We have never been alone, and disclosure is happening at a rapid pace. And yes, I did see Trump with the Nordics. That was a very, how you say it, AI technology. I loved it. I really love how it's representing President Trump having conversations with beings from worldly places other than Earth. And we do have the Nordics here because I have a whole book of beings that I channeled and informed the collective that they are here. Valiant Thor is one of them. Um, let's see. The Nordics. Let's see where they at. I don't think this has Nordics. Where are they at? Motherships, Merkaba. Let's see if I could find the Nordics here. If they're not put in alphabetical order, or there are different species. Let's see if I find them here. The Zetas, the Greys, the Watchers, the Venetians. That's where Thor comes from. The Syrians, the blue Syrian beings, the Centurions. There's a lot of beings. There's a lot of beings. The Pleiadians, the renegade Pleiadians, the Pleiadian family, the Alcone Palladian female. It's a lot of species. The Orions, the Men in Black. The Men in Black. I saw one. I think I saw one yesterday. I saw a clone. Like, real. Like, they wear hats. Their skin is very, how you say it, light. They cannot be too much in the sun, so they wear shades. This could be Men in Black too. The Lyrans. Saw one yesterday. No lies. Let's see, the Nordics. The Cleops. Anunnakis, the Tenerians, the angelic, the 24 elders of Andromedan. Okay, I can't find the Nordics here, but let's see. Nordics. These are the Nordics. You Google them, you'll find them. Okay, that's not hidden in. You'll find the Nordics. They are purported human-like extraterrestrial described as being 6 to 7 feet tall with stereotypically Scandinavian features such as blonde hair, blue eyes, and fair skin. First popularized in the 1950s, they are typically characterized as contactees, literal, as benevolent, telepathic, and deeply concerned about Earth's ecology and world peace. So the Nordics are, you have some good and you have some of the dark. It's always, their abilities are purported to communicate telepathy and possess powers as such as telekinesis and astral projections. Um, let's see, the ones that was, let me see, with President Trump and the Nordics. I don't know, did you guys see that video? Well, it's not a real, it's an AI generated that shows Trump with Nordic royal guards, which I love because it shows that there's connections, there's disclosures, and humanity is being prepared. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe to my if it resonates. If it doesn't, it's okay. I'm good with it. I think I am here to help serve humanity. I am here always for the highest good of all. And I am a being who speaks truth. I am here as a messenger of the Most High God. And I serve only the light that I am. Namaste.